Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Keith Watson. I'll be recording for Boardstate. Continuing on with the Esper Pan series, we're going to play one more match here. And as always, at the conclusion of this video series and article, you can leave some comments and on the lines of play and things that you would have done better. Or just, things that you would have just done. This hand is really slow. I don't like the double tap land with this. Too much decisions right away. So we'll mulligan it. And I definitely don't like this hand. This one's great. We've got possibly a turn 2 if we, there it is, untap source, and then it'll be untapped for turn 3 as well. So we'll put this on top and play the swamp, play the island, and play the prism. Great. That was a good scry. I would say this deck does not mulligan well, but don't be afraid to do so. That first hand was just do nothing for forever. Alright, I like facing creature decks. And having out a Prophetic Prism is great. It gives you the double mana that you would need on most cards, and we're going to have 2, so we can get the double white for Fumigate when it comes up. So is this when it attacks and other creatures get it? So I will put out a blocker, gain some life. I will block if the trade is offered up, or even if there may be a pump spell coming. I'm okay. I'll take the card. I have a Reflector Mage to get a little time back. Oh yeah, that's great. Bounce the captain. So I'll take the 3. Or actually, I'm gonna block. I'm gonna try to draw into another land without using the prism right away. Perfect. And we'll just go ahead and bounce the captain, get the counter gone, have a blocker for Thalia, which will be better if better for us in the long run. And nothing to do you the turn. Just gives us more time to get to that Fumigate, 2 Fumigates on board. I like having a Drowner to tap this down. I can go for drawing a Stasis Snare. So let's try digging, try to get that Stasis Snare. We have the 6 mana for a Drowner next turn. Not a good draw. Yeah, I don't mind attacking. I'm going to take 7-8 on the swing back, but possibly trying to get a creature going here. And next turn there might be captain into another Thales lieutenant, so might as well go now. I feel like that block would indicate that there is no second lieutenant in hand. Just yield the turn. Huh. Yeah, that was a him. That would have been just a massive amount of damage, and Gideon still would have been pumped up to 3. There we go. Yeah, I guess having the Drowner would be great. I can lock down Gideon, lock down the lieutenant, or lock down the captain. Ooh, I feel like that's a turn too late, you know? Because I don't want this captain to attack. And we'll yield. Ship the turn. I'd like to dodge a removal, you know, a stasis snare of their own, a deck and stone. I want to be able to untap with this. I'll just yield to that. So, I am going to tap down this, definitely that lieutenant, because I cannot block it. And this attacks this. I can block that. This will get +1. Let's see what happens here. I could take a hit from the Gideon. Tap these 2 things down here. Oh, okay. That's good news. Let's tap down this lieutenant. And that will be all, because I can kill here, or kill the Hamlet captain. But this is going to be brutal. Fumigate. Well, it doesn't really save me, but one, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So, if I attack with this, double block, I get to clear those away. That's good. stasis snare here, although they haven't been attacking, so they may not activate. And I can, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can still Elder Deep Fiend the Reflector Mage away and also do Stasis Snare just in case something goes bad. But I would like to start putting a pressure on. I can't afford to wait to draw into the Fumigate. That's great. I'll take that. It's one less attacker down. Put a stop on the upkeep so I can Deep Fiend. Or do I let them attack and then try to get that Gideon gone? No, I have the Stasis Snare. I'll do it on the upkeep. Big one, and we'll do one more Lieutenant. And again, I'm just trying to buy time. The opponent is really going wide. Alright, one card in hand. Since I have the 2 prisms, I would love to draw Fumigate. Tapping down some blockers, I'm going to Alpha Swing. I need to find my way out. That is not a way out. That is depressing. Alright. We can tap down the 7. Captain swings 3, +1 to all the humans. 5, 8, 10, and 16. If Gideon attacks, I can. Well, I can take that. Let's see what happens. Although I do see him attacking with the priests. Or if we tap down here, and then was this 11? Just keeps pumping out knights. No need to attack. Alright, math just got a little bit more difficult. So what is this? 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. tapping down here, dying, tapping down here, 3, 9, plus 4, 13, 15, 20, 21. So let's tap down there and see what they do. I know we're taking extra damage, but, or actually, block 5 plus 9. Alright. Make a creature block the 6/6. It's a human, can't tap it. And this will be last turn anyways if Fumigate is not drawn. Alright, that's not enough to keep me in. So we will just pack it up. Go to sideboard where we got more Fumigates, more creature removal. What else don't we need? 3 cards. Go down to Skyship, keep 1. Go down to Splicers. And that should be it. I feel good about that. I always play first. Yeah, we'll keep this. Got a prism, got an extra draw. So that'll help us out. Just got to get to the 3rd land. So it's not a feel bad game. And pass the turn. So hopefully one of these 3 draws that we're going to have, 2 normal, 1 from the prism, will get us the land drops that we want. Well, I like Deep Fiends, and I got a 3-drop to utilize it, and a 5-drop. So, well, we whiffed there. 1 more to go. 2 whiffs. 3rd time's a charm, I heard. Best out of 3. Yay! Well, it's a tap land. We'll do it, and we will get. We'll get the waste. We have a prism. We got doubles locked down. So. We just have to keep chugging along. We've got life gain. having all these fumigates, well, is just backbreaking. We just got to draw into them. Didn't see a Selfless Spirit. They didn't see a fumigate from me the first game, so... That was horrible. All these deep veins. Alright. Any untapped mana will be fantastic next turn. If we can dodge a lieutenant here, that'd be great. Dodging that would have been just as good. Okay, I was thinking about blocking. I want to draw land. Getting an extra draw would have been great. Okay. So... let's just go ahead and tap down all their lands. Or do we want to do creatures at the end of turn? I think we want to do creatures at the end of turn. Try to get rid of this Gideon. That'll be 4 creatures. Make one here, hopefully. I doubt there's all land in hand. Let's see what happens here. I might just do this before combat, tap them all down. So we can untap and possibly play the Fumigate. But now that this is happening, what do I want to do? Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to tap down everything except for Gideon. Well, actually, yeah. I can block the Gideon. All the creatures are tapped. Hopefully there wasn't one in the hand. I can swing through and kill. Get the Gideon off the board. Alright, one more draw step to get that elusive 5th land. Alright. Getting rid of this Gideon is going to be a pain. Yeah, maybe the plan last turn was to tap the remaining 3 lands, the Summoning Sickness Lieutenant, let them swing. Let them swing with everything and do it after combat, before the second main. That might have been the proper move, because it's going to be hard to get rid of that. I mean, I know I have the Shambling Vent, but... Alright. And let's just wipe. And pass. Well, that's good. Maybe sorcery speed removals in their hand? Giving me more time is good. So let's see what's in their hand. Yeah. Let's take that card. Okay, so they have a Blossoming Defense. Not going to block. Just take if they attack. Hopefully draw another land so I can Familiar and Deep Fiend. And just take it here. It's a free attack. It's a good attack. All right. Now we're in business. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just... And we will pass the turn. Alright, so just the Blossoming Defense in hand. That's great news. You can tap down all 4 of these creatures. Well, no. Let's see what happens. So they don't want to use that pump spell. Let's attempt it anyways. I mean, I don't think that deserved a scoop. But we can go to the next game. I'm going to have to bring in the gates. I don't want to rely on just stasis snare for Gideon. So we can cut the thought knots and put in the negates. And I'm okay with this. We have an extra draw, we have a removal spell, we have a Pilgrim's Eye, we can start doing some fixing. I don't know what I want to get right away. But I do know I want to hit... I'd like to hit another land so I can play 2-3 before I have to make a decision. But we'll see. Oh, that's cute. So we'll play this first and get a plains, because we do have colorless right here, and we can get a blue source with this one. And we will pass the turn. And I will play the West Vale. Next turn, kill the 2-drop. Oh, most definitely. Oh man, drawing all those is just horrible. Miserable. Well, I can take a turn off. It's only 2 damage. I'll start drawing cards. That's good. I was gonna say, take 2 damage, play the Pilgrim's Eye and block, but Thalia ruined that for me. So... Play that. Play the Pilgrim's Eye, take 5. Or... play the Evolving Wilds, fetch, get some lands out of the deck, and kill Thalia. Have a blocker for the Pilgrim's Eye later on down the road. That seems reasonable to me. And it comes into play tap, so we should just get it over with. Tapped out, it's got Blossoming Defense, we should use it now. Or I could have killed Thalia before I played my Evolving Wilds. That would have been a smart play. One day at a time, as they say. Sometimes I make mistakes. Alright. Slowed myself down tremendously, so let's just start picking up the pace. I'll offer up the trade. Opponent seems to be flooded. A lot of lands over there. No Gear Hulk. Okay. Let's go cloud blazing. All right. I would like to untap and just play the Prism and leave up Negate and Anguished for... Alright, well, when you flood and you get a little tilted, but you know, I made some mistakes too. Alright, that was a game. As again, leave some comments, open to criticism. Be gentle. And thanks for tuning in.